Hey guys, it's Barrett, the other half of Project Book Vlogger. I owe you an enormous apology for not uploading on Monday. I am having technical difficulties with my video. I'm working on a PC and I don't know, I'm a Mac girl, and so I don't know how to work on PCs very well. So I need a little bit more time. I promise that the next book I do review will have a video blog with it. So be looking for that on Saturday. Um, what I will say about all these things I've done is it is a great book. It has great writing. I really, really liked it. I have read so many dystopian novels that I've kind of gotten burnt out on them, but when I read this one, I fell back in love with the genre. And it's an extremely exciting book where coffee and chocolate are legal, which is completely unfathomable to me. So, I recommend that you do read it. If you want to discuss it with me, feel free to send me a message saying, hey, I like this book and this is why, or hey, I didn't like it and that's why. Anyway, just, oh, okay. Sorry, I got a text message. Anyway, so talk to me about it if you do read it. My next review will be on Saturday. And I am reading right now, it's The Game of Triumphs by Laura Powell. Awesome book so far. I'm about 30 pages in, and it's a super cool book. It's a Dungeons and Dragons-esque game that occurs throughout the streets of London, and it involves the mysticism of tarot cards along with it. And I picked it up not knowing what it was. I just kind of liked the summary of the book on the back, and awesome book. So I'm reading that if you want to read along with me, or if you want to wait till my review on Saturday, I will give you a detailed review that will be spoiler free, so don't worry. And it is the first in a series if you do like that type of book. So I will be giving this review on Saturday. Then I will be reading Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. She is famous for her Mortal Instruments series, which I believe is the sequel to this. This is the prequel to that series. And I have not read that series, but I have heard good things about it, and I've heard good things about her as a writer. So I am excited to start this series and see what it's like. Then I will be reading Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. I don't know if I pronounced that right. And I don't know a lot about this book, only that it looks super good and super creepy, and I'm really excited to read it. Then I'll be reading that. And then lastly, I am going to fit in with every intention of reading I Am the Messenger by Marcus Zusak. I don't have the book with me right now because I'm waiting for it. It's at the library, so I'm waiting for it. Somebody is blowing up my phone. Anyway, and I'll be reading that because, one, I loved The Book Thief, and Amanda is reviewing that book, and it's an awesome book, and I can't wait for her to read it because she's going to be super pumped after she reads it, and it's going to be fun to talk about. Nerd, sorry. And then, I also want to read it because I love Marcus Zusak as a person. He's a total dreamboat, and I kind of want to have his children. Don't tell him that, even though I kind of just put this out on the internet. Anyway, so I will be reviewing that lastly, and then I'm not sure. So, if you guys want to read along with me, then that is awesome. I totally encourage you to. Or if you just want to discuss it, send me a message on Tumblr, or send me an email, or send me a @reply at Twitter. My username is @anakedgenesis. I would totally encourage you to enter into a dialogue, because that's what makes the book so good, is talking about them with other people that are passionate about writing and love writing and literature and reading and just discussing it. That's what makes it so much fun. So I believe that is all I have. I guess I could tell you a little bit about myself. I am 23. I live in a Midwest sleepy little town. I'm going to university here with to earn my master's in library media education. I graduated from a liberal arts university last May with a degree in English education secondary, and I am a teacher, an English teacher. So I love talking about literature. I love teaching literature. So if you guys ever want to talk to me about any of that, I'm your girl. So, I also like to talk about anything and everything else. My favorite author is F. Scott Fitzgerald. I have his signature on my wrist. Little shout out to my favorite author. Um, but I also love young adult literature. I am working on a novel right now that is a young adult novel that I am writing. It is a huge process and a huge struggle to become a better writer as I write it. My sweet Amanda is my best friend, and she is also my editor, counselor, cheerleader, go-to girl. And she's also a phenomenal writer. So if you haven't seen her on Wattpad, you should go over there and read By Order of the King, which is a novel she just finished, and it's amazing. Um, so a lot of you, I think, are coming over here because you know Amanda and you know her writing. So we are best friends. I say that Amanda and I are best friends because we're basically the same person, only she is a happier version of myself. So if you like Amanda, I think you'll like me. But yeah. So I think that's it. I'm really excited to start reading these books and discussing them with you guys. And this should be a fun month. So anyway, I think that's it, and I will see you guys Saturday.